What's going on? I hope you're happy, healthy, doing the things that you love doing. And I'm now about to give you a reading. Let's see what your messages are from Source. Interesting. Okay. All right. So, the fundamental things that I feel in regards towards the energy for you, for your highest pathway, is in relations towards your family. This is also about you yourself finding better ways to strengthen your relationship in regards to the people of not just your immediate family, but the community. It feels very much of like the extended family. Because what's happening as we speak is going to be a changing of the guard. That's what my guides are saying. So this is in relations towards a couple of things. Just bear with me. There is definitely going to be a shift within the dynamics within the family. I feel it's in regards towards the hierarchy. So this may be a situation that you are now being asked by Source to trust because you are leading the herd. That's what my guides are saying right now. My guides are saying that you are now the head in where you are going to be asked for guidance, to lead, to ultimately break certain old cycles. So this is in relations towards people that may have been avoidant, a lot of egos within the family, but I feel this sense of suffering is over. So this is about the next phase of the dynamics and the relationship of your own family. And this will require you to act more of a leader because I've got the Hierophant and I've got the Justice card. And the leader is about understanding that you've got to make the toughest calls. And the tough calls are based upon your knowledge, your wisdom, your experience, and you having to trust your gut feeling. This is going to be a beautiful challenge because what I see that's going to become of it is you being more the Emperor energy. This is non-gender specific. So doesn't matter if you're male, female, doesn't matter. It's more about the energy of you being in charge, you having to make the calls. Certain positions will require you to make decisions in regards to, let's just say, a death of a family member. All right. I know this sounds really morbid, but you have to, because I've got the death card and I'm not aligning that energy in terms of, but I'm using that as an example towards you having to make certain calls. I'm also seeing that the calls such as legalities, something to do with you having to be a witness for things, you signing of papers. I'm also seeing that you having to put yourself out there to have more responsibility, but this responsibility is about you leading the pack. I've got a lot of kings and queens in your actual suits, in the actual spread, shall I say. And this is about you having to understand that, yes, the crown is yours. And there may be some times where you may feel initially that the crown is a little bit heavy, but you will revel in the aspect of you making those decisions. I'm seeing that you are going to revolutionize your family in terms of its own evolution because I've got the Eight of Wands. It's the way you speak. It's the way you lead. It's not very much like, it's not a dictatorship, and you may have fell into that energy in the past, but you've learned from this situation and actually say, look, this is where I'm able to utilize what I know, and certain parts of myself I can delegate. Yes, I can delegate, and that's okay to delegate. But at the same time, I'm also able to trust myself and my abilities to know that whatever decisions I make are the right steps for the family. I like the energy because it feels very much like you've learned from a young age, from experience and what you see, the do's and don'ts. So you're going to be very much of a healing energy for your actual family. It's about you utilizing love, care, divine nurturing. All of these things will be something that you will have, but at the same time, you also are able to set upon just you setting a precedent and saying, this is the new normal. This is what's going to happen for our family. So I like this energy because it feels very much like there is a position that's been crying out for within your space, within your family. And now that you are able to do this, you are going to really fulfill this. Yeah, 100%, because I've got the star card with the 10 of Pentacles. When you get the pair, you're aligning. You are going to be the person that truly is a focal point for your actual relationships and the dynamics of the relationship. I like the energy. It feels very much as if, like, finally, not that you haven't been heard, but it's one of those situations where the trust is going to be the most beneficial factor, that you're able to just say what needs to be said without having to feel like, hold on a minute, I'm not being patronized here. I'm actually being trusted by what I know, by my own energy, being trusted to lead. All of these things are very important for yourself, and I like this. Let's look at the outcome of this reading. Lovely. So there's a lot more celebrations. There's a lot more happiness in order for yourself and the family. Ooh, that nearly that nearly fell. But yes, long-term goals is that you have created a community in regards to your family. This feels very much like the nucleus is being nurtured. The nucleus is going to be very strong, and any type of misgiving that's happened in the past, I'm just letting you know that that's old energy that's being removed, and new energy now is about aligning towards your ideals within your own mindset, and you bringing this towards your family and extended family. This feels very much like you are now the head honcho of the family, which is nice. So bearing in mind, just giving you the overall outlook of it, beautiful reading. You are bestowed the position of being the head honcho, and you are going to make the decisions. People are going to trust you. People are going to see you as a coming of age energy. So this is what I feel. You are going to show people why you're great at what you're doing and how you lead. And this is going to be a turning point for you. This is going to be a very, very important moment, because sometimes we often feel, especially when it comes to family politics, we may be feeling like we've been slighted or we've been patronized. No, but this time I feel very much like this is centered around the fact that you have been spoken of. This is what my guides are telling me. You've been recommended. You've been trusted. And this is a time for you to fully embrace it. Now, the dynamic might feel like it's changed, but you've changed, and you're going to really bring out the best out of everyone. You are, again, freeing the stagnancy, the cycle of your bloodline. This is going to be something that's going to be new, pivotal, and most importantly, important. All right. That was your reading. If this resonates and you'd like to go deeper, you can always click the link in my description and then it will go to my website. Furthermore, you can go on Instagram or TikTok, which is Sorcerer X. That's my handle. And you can drop me a private message and we can connect. That was your reading and take care, Sorcerer.